If your thoughts can't align, take your life. You don't deserve to live, you're dead.
So much anxiety, and I knew I couldn't handle it.
My life was quite literally saved by mental health support.
As I was growing up, I knew something was off. Like, I had intrusive thoughts about the people I love dying all the time. I didn't say anything to anybody about it because I couldn't imagine telling people, like,
That's that stigma.
yes, and I had that a lot of self-stigma. I had so much anxiety. So I would cope by trying not to feel anything at all. I kind of have this straight face all the time, and it kind of, I've got a little RBF, I know.
Same, girl, same.
I finally broke down, and I called my mom, and it was, I can't do this anymore. I think I have OCD. That's when I went and found a therapist. I started taking medication. Life for me now feels pretty good. I still have my symptoms, but I feel like I'm managing them well, and I found Stop Stigma Sacramento because I did want to talk about it, because I kept it to myself for so many years.
It's lonely when we can't talk about it, right?
It really is, yeah. Speaking it out loud is so liberating.
I'm diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder as well. Before I got the help I needed, life just became very small. And I had just been obsessing over like a thought. I would look at like a prison show, be like, oh yeah, you want to go kill people. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, why? Those certain thoughts just were on my mind 8 hours of the day. And then one morning I got up, I reminisced very vividly. And my thoughts are just like, man, you've been here obsessive for a while. If your thoughts can't align, take your life. You don't deserve to live, you're dead. Wow. And I was like, why? And it was just like, man, take your life. It was an awakening for me where I was like, nah, but we gotta live it out. We gotta live though. It's something we gotta do. Like we just got more to do in that moment. So I went to go find a therapist, and that was a hard journey too, because as a black man, just in black community, you don't talk about stuff in the house. So it was a lot of stigma around that, right? A lot of shame and guilt to the fact that, oh, you can't do it on your own. And so for me being a man, it was hard to be vulnerable in that space, but I had to recognize I had to be vulnerable with myself.
Vulnerability is hard, man.
It is.
It's so hard.
It's such
tough.
a difficult thing.
Right? Exactly. And so just going throughout therapy, it was just all of these different ways where I had to learn how to love myself again, learn how to be with these thoughts. And now as I look at it, like life now, it's very different. I've learned how to just be the best version of me with it.
That is what we can control. I'm still working on it every day.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
Oh yeah, it's a lifelong battle.
Before I got the help I needed, I was all over the place. I went away to college when I was 17. Mind you, I also went with trauma that I had never talked to anyone about, crippling social anxiety. I understood, oh my God, I'm terrified to go to school. Oh, you guys are drinking at 10 in the morning? Cool, pass me one, right? Because that helped me get out the door. So that's how I adapted, right? Of course, now I understand that I was just coping. I was terrified. I was terrified of men. I was terrified of people. I had this trauma. So it really set the course for about a decade of me coping with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I also have a history of generalized anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, but also with substance abuse disorder. Until I woke up in the hospital because I was driving drunk and ran into a service vehicle. That's kind of where my rock bottom was, and I had to restart everything, right? My life was quite literally saved by mental health support, by the therapist that sat down with me and explained what consent was, and explained what sexual assault was, and explained what all these things were. I started going to groups. I got into AA too. The way that my life looks now is, night and day, right? I have a family. I have kids, I have a husband, I have a very normal life. I don't know that we ever quite get rid of a mental illness. I think some of our brains are just magically more prone to a couple more colors on the color spectrum, right? And I would not trade that journey because at the end of it, there was light.